I am guilty, Your Honor.
5 years to the day that 8 family members were found dead in southern Ohio, launching the largest murder investigation in state history. One of the key suspects pleads guilty. Jake Wagner pled guilty to 23 counts related to the Pike County massacre. Good evening, everyone. I'm Colleen Marshall.
Carrie Charles, just hours ago, Wagner admitted to killing the mother of his child, Hannah Roden, as well as 7 other members of the Roden family. This happened in 2016. NBC4's Eric Halpern live in Pike County tonight to walk us through the developments of today. Eric.
Carrie and Colleen, shortly after court wrapped up for the day today, Governor DeWine came here to talk with the family. He says he wanted to be with them here on this day. As you might remember, Governor DeWine was the Attorney General when all of this happened 5 years ago. In court today, some new details came out from the prosecution saying Jake Wagner, who pled guilty today, was personally responsible for 5 of those 8 deaths. Prosecution also detailed how calculated these murders were. The governor, after meeting with the family, says these were done in cold blood. As for that plea deal, Jake Wagner pleaded guilty to 8 counts of murder today, in addition to many other charges. And as a part of that deal, he will not face the death penalty and will testify against his brother and parents, who are also charged in these murders. This plea comes on the 5-year anniversary of the day those 8 Roden family members were killed. And here's what the governor said after meeting with the family just moments ago.
5 years ago today, I was here and we met with the family members in the church, and I committed to them that we would find who did this and that we would bring them to justice. There was a lot of justice done today, so this is not over. I can't comment about the other 3 cases, but you heard the story in the courtroom.
And as for Jake Wagner, he faces life in prison without the possibility of parole. Live and local for you in Pike County, I'm Eric Halpern, NBC4.
Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost gave credit to the Bureau of Criminal Investigation for its work in this case. He released a statement today that says the scope of this crime and subsequent investigation surpasses any other in Ohio's history. He goes on to say today's hearing finally brings some degree of closure to the surviving family members. Again, today marks 5 years since 8 members of the Roden family were found dead.
And the killings happened across 4 different houses in Pike County. Investigators say all 8 people had been shot in what then Attorney General Mike DeWine called a pre-planned execution and a sophisticated operation. The investigation went on for more than 2 years before an arrest was made, and it linked the crime to a neighboring family that had moved to Alaska and suggested that the motive might have been linked to a child custody dispute.
4 members of the Roden family were eventually arrested. 3 have pleaded not guilty. They are Jake Wagner's parents, Angela and George Wagner III, as well as Jake's brother, George Wagner IV. They are all awaiting trial. If found guilty, they could face the death penalty.